Yeah. You know what? I think we need to do more of it. Nobody, I don't care who it is, nobody deserves to get bullied, period. We see it way too often. And, you got to ask yourself, where do these kids get it, right? Well, look at our government. Look at the monkey show that's going on up there, the circus, the delirious geriatric assholes that sit there and bully each other and then tell our kids, don't bully each other. Be nice to one another. Love one another. We're all one. Yeah, come on, give me a break. The whole do as I say, not as I do thing, it's wore out. It's welcome. I think in American households from coast to coast. Listen up, folks. If you're a bully, quit being an asshole. If you're being bullied, stand up for yourself. Do it. Stand up for yourself. Remember, you don't have to win the fight. All you got to do is make sure that they know that hurts. My father-in-law always said, yeah, it's not really if you win. It's if you make them feel like they hit a hornet's nest. Yeah, it's that simple. So, February 26th, Carnival Day, For Pete's Sake Day, International Stand Up to Bullying Day, and I absolutely love that one. Levi Strauss Day, National Bacon Day, and this, I don't know, this is like a Hallmark one. It is National Customized Wheel and Tire Day. You guys have like national custom wheels? I mean, National Customized Wheels and Tire Day. What? Have you seen the prices of tires lately? And they're just going up. When the oil price goes up, tires go up. My wife drives a long ways. She drives 65 miles one way to work every day. So, it's one of them things that I have to look into. What are you going to get? Why are you going to get it? How long does a tire last? Blah, 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 blah. Literally, I looked 2 months ago and I was thinking about getting tires then for my wife's car. And I was like, no, they're $68 a piece. She's got a little car. I'll wait. So during that time, now those same exact tires are now $89. $89 frickin' dollars for some low profile Walmart specials. So whatever. It's kind of a day named after me. Also, February 26th is National Personal Chef Day. I'm not going to lie. I'm a pretty good chef. I started out making macaroni and cheese. And I know what you're thinking right now. You're thinking box macaroni and cheese. You're thinking, yeah, okay, who in the hell can't do that? Well, I'm telling you right now, my grandmother reeled all of us kids in when we were really little. She has the best freaking macaroni and cheese. And it's literally like cutting meat, like being a Picasso. Literally, hers requires Velveeta and Cheese Whiz. It's homemade mac and cheese. And I, over a period of time, starting from when I was about 10 years old, wondering how she made it till the time I was 40. And yeah, it took me that long to almost perfect it. And you know what? I still can't freaking perfect it. I can't. I've got it pretty close. I've got it to where it's very, very good. But you know what? I will never be as good as my grandmother. Never. Isn't happening. I've tried it. I can literally say this. It makes me feel really old. But I can literally say that I've tried for 3 decades to try to make it. And I can't do it. Not as good as grandma, at least. I pulled up this story today. And of course, it's not up here. However, this woman took a marker, and I wonder how people do this. We're talking about doing artwork. And this woman took Sharpies in a building, and it was an art project, and they put stuff up. I'm talking like the really nice whiteboard stuff on 6,500 square feet. And for this woman's master's class in art, she took a Sharpie marker in a home that was 6,500 some square feet. And she basically Picasso'd the whole freaking house. The whole thing. I couldn't do that. I know that I couldn't do that. I wouldn't even try.
Really?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't try that. I promise you. So let's move on. It's National Pistachio Day. Now, I don't know. Here's the thing. If you like pistachios, you're a freak. No, I just don't like them. Yeah, okay, here's what it is. Everybody's had pistachio pudding. There are people that would run 5 country miles to get pistachio pudding. I am not one of them. Also, why is it when I will, Kate, why is it that when you get pistachios put in your cookies and you take a bite of the cookie, I know I'm not the only one that feels this way. You take a bite of your frickin' cookie, you're like looking for that really good, sweet, chocolatey taste, and then you take a bite of the cookie and it tastes like frickin' dirt. Is it something in the pistachio, what do they call that, earth tones? No, it tastes like dirt. I don't know. If you like them, National Pistachio Day. If you like tasting dirt, congratulations, February 26th is National Pistachio Day. It's also Skip the Straw Day. I honestly don't know what that is. I have a feeling that it's probably something about saving ocean life because, we won't worry about China dumping, literally hundreds of thousands of tons of garbage in the ocean. That's not the real problem. The real problem are Americans, those dirty, rotten Americans using straws when they eat. Yeah, funny story. I looked at this a couple days ago. The new big trend, okay, and I don't know. I don't want to say that I'm a trendy guy, but I don't know. I kind of whirl around some circles, if you know what I mean. Anyways, McDonald's is using these paper straw things. So this crazy crap happens whenever stuff like that happens. And there are people that are selling original straws in the original package on eBay and other places for a giveaway straw, the original plastic straw, the ones that have been outlawed in California. And literally some have been selling for 4,500 euros. Think about that. That's what, $4,800 for original McDonald's straws. What's up with that? They're hurting me. I mean, literally. If you got 4,500 frickin' dollars to spend on a old straw from McDonald's, although it's in its original paper, the hell's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Literally. If you got that kind of money, you can do some serious good in the world that doesn't have anything to do with it. So skip the straw day today. It's also Tell a Fairy Tale Day. Most of the fairy tales I like start with, this one time at band camp. Yeah, no. I get fairy tales out. I do. And I see these great fairy tales, or at least in the media, and the people say, oh, yeah, that's a great fairy tale. However, when you have little girls and you must watch this stuff every morning, 365 days a year, you start noticing things like the innuendos that are put in cartoons. Have you guys ever watched a cartoon long enough to see the innuendos in it? Have you? Go watch some Disney ones. Go watch some Disney ones, and yeah, you're going to be freaked out. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I didn't really know these were in there. Yeah. It's also Thermos Bottle Day. You know what? And I'm going to be honest, I don't miss those days. For years, I would go to work, no matter what it was. And I would have, obviously, my thermos full of coffee. And I would also have a thermos towards the end there. I got smart. I got tired of bologna sandwiches. Are any of you there? You go to work and you're eating bologna sandwiches, and the best flavor you get of the day is if you got a different little bag of chips that day. So what Maya would do is she would make me something that I could put in my cooler, and that way when I went to work, I'd have soup and sandwich or something like that. And it was freaking amazing. So I actually kind of like Thermos Bottle Day. And that's it. That's it. Famous birthdays. There's some people in here like Jackie Gleason was born this day in 1916. A lot of these people that are on this list, there's a lot of famous people birthdays, but they're like semi-famous. They're like C. How about Fats Domino? Hey, what's going on, Craig? You know Fats Domino? Antoine Fats Domino. Yeah, he was a blues guy. Pretty awesome one at that. He was born this day in 1928. But here's probably my pick for the day. You want to celebrate a birthday today? How about this one? 1932, Johnny Cash was born. And who can pick their favorite Johnny Cash tune? I Walk the Line, Ring of Fire, A Boy Named Sue. You know, there's so many great ones from him. Which one would you pick? Yeah, I know he's getting a bad rap right now, you know, because, you know, anybody that's white is bad right now. You know, it is what it is. I still love him. Let's see, who else do we get on here? I could tell you names, but you probably wouldn't understand them or know them. Jonathan Cain, Sandy Shaw, Colin Bell, Helen Clark, like we care, the New Zealand Prime Minister, Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Well, you guys should know him, Prime Minister of Turkey. And the list goes on, and the list goes on. Wang Dang was born this day. You know, the guy in the Tiananmen Square protests. Yeah, I think he was the guy that stood in front of the tank. Not sure, but I'm thinking so. So let's get into a couple of these stories. I know I'm not as funny as Dan. Sorry about that. You know, it is what it is. I don't know where he's at, literally. This year, Florida is preparing for spring break crowds, and they're saying that they're actually going to crack down on them. Does that bother anybody besides me? These poor kids go down there. No, I'm just kidding. Have you ever seen what goes on at spring break? Kids got to have fun, but I think that we got to start protecting them from themselves like our government does to us. No, I don't. No. Pay the consequences. Here's the one thing that I learned in life. You're going to pay for what you do, no matter what. And usually there's a price tag on the really fun stuff. I'll give you an example. If you go out and you go drinking, you go partying, you go do that stuff, prepare yourself for the next day because, you know, it's not a prepay when you go out to party all night. You go out and party, you better wake your butt up to go to work the next day, and you're going to pay for it. You're going to be sore. You're going to be sweaty. You're not going to feel good. You're going to feel like the world's against you. But that's just the price you paid. It costs money. You know what? I say you introduce it to these young people early. Here's another one. I'm super disappointed in this. How many of you grew up liking Mr. Potato Head? I never understood it. I really didn't. Mr. Potato Head, Mrs. Potato Head, the Potato Kids. Yeah. Well, they have bowed down to the masters. And by that, Mr. Potato Head is going gender neutral. No, this is not a lie. Yes, Mr. Potato Head brand goes gender neutral. So now it's just going to be Potato Head. The Mr. is going to be gone, you know, to be all inclusive and such. Hasbro announced Thursday that it would be dropping the Mr. title from the brand's name to better reflect the full line. It said that an upcoming playset will not feature Mr. and Mrs. designations, allowing kids to create their own potato families with 2 moms or 2 dads in a celebration of the many faces of family. Whatever. Man, I'll tell you, there's something wrong with America. There is. You know what? If you want to play with 2 Mr. Potato Heads, buy 2 sets. Hasbro, what are you thinking? Marketing 101. It says Potato Head has provided endless creative possibilities to our preschoolers for almost 70 years and will continue to do so, Hasbro said. The possibilities to create your own families are endless with mixing